All right, everybody. This is Operation Playtest. This will be round one. Commonwealth, France, and Russia doing a clean sweep. And all three countries, no combat. But I do have some non-combats. So I'm going to start with CW. Has 16 to spend. I'm buying with 13. I'm buying 2 infantry and a transport. Big money, big spends. All right, so non-combats. Start off. It's pretty standard, but it is a good move, so we're going to keep doing it. Down here in 62, transport's going to pick up 2 infantry and run them with the destroyer, 61, 56, 42, and drop off 2 infantry into Java. As I, trip over a chair. Boop. Also, going to run into there. The cruiser from 63. It's going to go 54, 55, 42. 2 fighters. 63 from New Zealand. 63 for 1, 54, 55, and 42, and then on to Java. Other fighter from Queensland, go to 54, 55, 42, onto Java. Also, over here, infantry in India is going to rail Burma, Shan State, down to Malaya. Also, forgot about this, down in New South Wales, 2AA are going to go up to Queensland. Join the party there. And then over here, got infantry and artillery from Union of South Africa. We're going to rail Rhodesia, Tanganyika, up to Angle, Egypt, Sudan. Say hello to the Italians as they fly by. Up here in Canada, the infantry and tank from Quebec are going to rail to Ontario, Manitoba, over to Western Canada. And then the other infantry and artillery are going to go in Ontario, go back to Quebec. Okay. I believe that'll do it for CO. 2 infantry from Scotland are going to go into London. And I believe that's it for CW, movement-wise. I will place a transport up in C-Zone 106. And I'll place 2 infantry down in Union of South Africa. Okay, and then I will collect 3 IPCs, NO for no access control of Dutch New Guinea, New Britain, Java, Celebes, or Solomon Islands. Japan has Borneo, but that's not one of them. So I am at 18 on the income tracker. So that will give me 18 plus 3, give me 21, and I save 3. So I have 24 to spend next turn. That's CW. Okay. Whoopee. All right. Then we're going to go over to France. Guy in Syria is going to knock over a British plane. Guy in Syria goes to Transjordan. The destroyer down in 72 is going to go up to 81. Okay. Other Frenchies in Africa. Morocco is going to go up to Algeria. French West Africa is going to go to Casablanca. And that'll do it for the French. Again, I'll do dispositions at the end. Russia. And we're going to... Well, let me do my buy here. 4 on tech, 7 infantry, and 2 artillery. Okay. I really want to try to reach over the board, so. All right. So ships, cruiser in 115 is going to go to 114. Sub in 127 is going to go 1-2 over to 125. And over here in the east, I'm going to take 2 infantry from Saka and go up to Siberia. The rest of this is going to all merge into Baracha. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. And 1 from Yakut is going to rail back to back to Tunguska. Yeah. Nope. Sorry. I'm going to put... We'll leave them in Baracha. Okay. And then over here to main Russia. The 2 infantry from Caucasus are going to go to Rostov. Let me think about this for a second. Let me think about those 2 fellas. Okay. So one guy from Bessarabia is going to go to Ukraine. Artillery from Western Ukraine is going to go to Ukraine. The tank and mech from Stalingrad is going to rail. They'll just drive to Bryansk. The tank and mech from Russia are going to go to Bryansk. The infantry from Archangel is going to go to Leningrad. Three infantry from Vyborg going to go back to Stalingrad or Leningrad. Pile them all up. One from Karelia is going to go back to Leningrad. Two from Baltic states are going to go to Belarus. One from Eastern Poland is going to go to Belarus. The other infantry, So the infantry from here and the 2 from here, or I don't remember which one, but 3 of them are dropping back into Belarus. The infantry from Western Ukraine is going to stay put. No. It's going to stay put. Yeah. Sorry. It's been a minute since I played Russia too. Then I'm going to Siberian Rail and artillery back to Baracha over here. Fly the fighter. Actually, all my planes are going to sit in Moscow. And I'm going to rail an infantry such big decisions. I'm going to rail an infantry down to Caucasus. Okay. I think that I'll actually do it. I'm just going to consolidate here. 1, 2. That's 3, 4, 5. Let me grab another chip. Okay. And I'm going to place an artillery in Moscow. Yeah, I'm going to place two artillery in Moscow. And I have 7 infantry left to place. So I'm going to put 3 in Leningrad. I'll put 3 in Ukraine. And 1 in Russia. So 3 went down in Leningrad, 3 went in Ukraine, and 1 went in Moscow. Okay. I didn't save anything, so wash, rinse, repeat. Not at war, so I don't get any NOs. And that should do it for Russia. I will collect my 37. Now, sorry, that took a lot longer for Russia than it should have. All right, disposition. Here we go. Buckle up. Over here. Commonwealth. I've got an infantry and artillery in Quebec. I've got a transport in 106. I've got 2 infantry in London. An infantry and artillery in Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. Way over there. 2 infantry, Unity, South Africa. Two infantry in Malaya. 2 infantry and 3 fighters in Java. Sea Zone 42, a cruiser, destroyer, and a transport. New Zealand, an infantry. Queensland, 2 infantry, 2 AA, and an artillery. In Western Canada, I've got an infantry and a tank. France, I've got an infantry in French Indochina. I've got a French destroyer in Sea Zone 81, I believe, yeah. A French infantry in Transjordan. 2 French infantry in Algeria. 1 French infantry in Casablanca. 2 French infantry and a fighter in London. And Russia, I've got a sub in 125. I've got a cruiser in 114. I've got a sub in 115. I've got an infantry in Karelia. I've got 5 14 infantry in Leningrad, artillery, and 2 AAs. Shoot. I forgot I was going to rail. I Trans-Siberian railed and railed 1 guy down to Caucasus. So I've got a couple other things I can rail. So I'm going to rail 1 AA over to Leningrad. Sorry about this. And the other AA is going to rail down to Ukraine. Okay, rest of my stuff. Baltic States, I've got an infantry. Eastern Poland, I got an infantry. Belarus, I've got 4 infantry. Bryansk, I've got 2 tanks, 2 mechs. Western Ukraine, I've got an infantry. Bessarabia, I've got an infantry. In Ukraine, I've got an AA artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry. That's in Ukraine. Caucasus, I've got 3 infantry. Siberia, I have 2 infantry. Baracha, I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 infantry, 2 AA, and an artillery. Okay. And that'll do it. All right. Let me just double check that. Yep, that'll do it. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.